Hey there, so today we have another review, and this is a beer from the Alchemist. This is a Broken Spoke, but this is in collaboration with the Waterbury Area Trail Alliance. So Broken Spoke is a 6% IPA brewed with Amarillo, but this is a bumped up version, double IPA. And so yes, the Waterbury Area Trail Alliance is actually, I believe, a collaboration of mountain bikers, and they're trying to connect the bike trails in between Stowe and Waterbury, from what I understand. So, anyway, let's dig into the beer. Wow, that is not a pretty beer at all. This beer has tons of floaties. Beer comes in a medium amber color. Wow, it's pretty dark. But yeah, you can, I don't know if you can see that. There's so much going on in there. I guess just yeast and hops and proteins. Wow. So yeah, that is part of the reason why they recommend that you sometimes drink these Alchemist beers straight out of the can, because they're not pretty. Let's get the aroma. I smell the sweetness. I smell that West Coast thing going on. There's just like caramel and sugar dancing in there. There's a little bit of grapefruit, familiar kind of just like sweet packed onto grapefruit, citrus, pine. Cheers. It's mostly malt that I'm getting through. Yeah, wow. Huh. That's straight West Coast IPA if I had to guess. The bitterness is there. Yeah, I mean, this tastes like what I remember, familiar West Coast style double IPA. I mean, I'm trying to lock down one that it specifically reminds me of. I'm not quite sure. I can't really name a specific beer this exactly tastes like. Maybe a Stone Brew Nation. Not quite Lagunitas sucks, but the malts are there. That's a giveaway for me. Nice, dense, sugary candy malt up front, played around with a pop of piney bitterness on the back end. Yeah, I mean, he calls it like his batch of Amarillo to be sweet and sweaty. Maybe a little bit of that on the back end, that kind of light onion note dancing in there. I sort of the impact of the hops up front. I really would like to see a little bit more obvious of a fruit character. I would like to see more of some grapefruit or tropical fruit inside, but instead it's just familiar West Coast double IPA with a proper bitterness. As I wait more, you accentuate a little bit of that ruby red grapefruit flavor, but in general, I would say it's not surprisingly impressive or anything completely different in my mind. It's pretty well executed, but it is what it is. I will say the style, West Coast style double IPA, is not generally one of the beers I gravitate to, styles I gravitate towards, especially when they end up being a little tinge sweet on my palate, and then the bitterness rocks in. It just, but then again, this one is not like what can be amped up to be too much for me when it's too sweet, and then they try to balance it out with way too much bitterness. This one sort of just lays in the middle there. And appearance wise, look at that. I mean, that's just driving with so much particulate in there, huh? Interesting. That's our rating. As I wait, it gets a little spicy for me. The pine complexity drives a little bit more. It's just gets a little bit earthy, spicy. It's fun. It's nice. Yeah, let's go with a 84 on this one. Cool. Let's go with an 84 on this one. This is Broken Spoke, collaboration with Stowe Trails Partnership and the Waterbury Area Trail Alliance. So 8% double IPA on some nice time. Cheers. Later.